I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Dan's Fishing Tales. Today we're going to be talking about the Casey's runner head. It's put out by the folks at the TTI-Blakemore, the ones that have made, of course, the famous Roadrunner. And basically that's what this is. It is a Roadrunner head. Now here's your standard Roadrunner. It's got the little blade here, smaller hook for smaller type of a body, and of course the little seahorse head, as they call them. You have another one called a rolling head, which I like. The blade is down here. You notice the head is much longer. And the blade will stay like this with a little bit bigger bodied bait that you put on it, and the hook is bigger so that it will go well with a swim bait, just like this one. But here's the Casey's head. Now, I really like this thing. And this particular one, I have a 3-inch power minnow on it. It has the larger hook like I've always wanted in this sort of a head. And by the way, this has won a Bass Classic, this particular head. That's what it was designed for. It has a larger willow blade, a ball bearing swivel. It's got everything that's perfect for bass fishing. And it was actually designed to go with the Super Fluke Junior. Well, I found that it was for slow rolling type stuff. You're fishing deep, you're going slow with it. It's a 1/4 ounce head. The problem is I don't fish all that deep water all the time. I'm in a little bit shallower situation. I'm wanting to fish it faster. So the bigger body, like the belly that you would have on the Fluke, was just too much, and it seemed like it disturbed the blade. Because when I'm fishing faster, that blade's straight out like this. You get a bigger belly, you know what's going to happen. The thing I like about this big hook is I also can use a lot of other things, such as this K-Grub. This works perfect with it. I mean, look how that thing matches up with it. Ideal. Another thing I can use is the deuce. I use the Havoc deuce a lot. And what I found with the standard Roadrunner head is that it was just a little bit too small of a hook. It would hook it way ahead on the deuce, where this one hits perfect. So the Casey's head, to me, is the ideal Roadrunner head that you're going to get for bass fishing, and especially fishing with something like this power minnow. I like the 3-inch power minnow. I also use one that's similar, but it's called a twitch tail, and it's got a little bit deeper body to it. Rod and reel, you can use it on anything you want, but I like this setup. This is a Revo S reel. It's not the most expensive in the line, but it's a good reel. The Revo reel is a good one. And this is a Shakespeare Agility 7-foot ultralight casting. That's right, ultralight casting. And I really like it with this. Also gives you a lot of fun when you go and catching one of those fish. But I can use it and cast it a lot further than you would on a stiffer rod. So, as I said, this bait is really good for bass, but it also, and with this particular body and the twitch tail, I did real well with crappie, and I got some photos that I'm showing you that are the bass and the crappie, and like I said, it was excellent for big crappie. Now you're not going to catch a lot of small crappie, but you're going to get bigger crappies on this bait, and naturally, I mean, look at the size of the hook on that thing. So make sure you pick up some of these Casey's Roadrunner heads, and I'm sure you're going to be glad you did, because they are a great bait. So until next time, get out there in the water and enjoy a great day of fishing.